CBK to regulate digital lenders. CBK Governor Dr. Patrick Njoroge says CBK will use a principles-based approach that includes licensing, regulating digital lenders, as opposed to prudential supervision used for commercial banks. KTN's Brenda Kerubo reports.
Digital credit is defined as a loan offered through digital channels such as the internet and mobile devices. Central Bank of Kenya already regulates commercial banks offering loans digitally, but it is now seeking powers to also do the same for unregulated players.
You have given us power to move ahead and regulate these institutions. Are we going to use, let's say, the same yardstick as we use for banks? Prudential, etc. And the answer is no. And so I want to make a couple of points on this. The idea here is to use what we call principles-based approach.
Are not deposit taking, so they're holding nobody's money. It's their capital that they are raising to lend in the market.
What I think is much more pressing is the consumer protection, which is the issue that has brought us to the table.
Unregulated digital lenders have been accused of aggressive debt collection, personal data abuse and lack of transparency in pricing. But the players argue they are innovative and create financial inclusion.
They don't actually fear to be licensed. What they fear is the governor himself. Because they say the governor is very strict, is unapproachable.
I heard here yesterday one of them say, this is a business of the willing seller and the willing buyer. And so, if it is about protecting, then there should be protection both sides.
You know the number of people that have, the sad stories that have come to you in your offices. You know the number of people that have died because of this, driven to desperation at that level. So I think the point is we cannot watch this and sort of say, shauri yako.
CBK says credit providers should undergo licensing and not registration.
Licensing means that you have authority to actually give them the authority to approve or not approve the business that they are doing. I mean, that is basically the issue. It isn't just give us the information and it is on our website, we put it on our website.
Our fear also is to give the blanket to Central Bank only for these things to be set so high that everyone now cries to us for having made that decision.
We have brought this matter to public consultation. The next steps, as we see it, will be the enactment of the bill. There's slight amendments that we mentioned, and then it will be enacted by the National Assembly. Then we will issue our regulations, the parallel regulations as expected for public consultation. Then we will move ahead to the third step, which is licensing, regulation, and supervision of the unregulated digital lenders.
Unregulated digital credit has grown from 0.6% of about 200,000 of Kenya's adult population to 8.3% or 2 million people in 2019. CBK is treating the enactment of the bill with urgency due to what it terms as social and economic damage Kenyans are facing by using the unregulated digital credit providers.
Now, let me invite you to go on an adventure with me to Slumberland, won't we? So imagine waking up to an affirmative tweet without switching on your mobile phone. On this week's